You're too close. Huh? All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. After the huddle, it's always Jacob, Jared, Kevin, Pick is in. We all knew that was coming. Yeah, Jared, help me with this. You got to put it in the middle of it. You can't go wires. Here, I'll pull this a little bit closer so you can get more. There you go.
New gear, a little technical difficulties. How you know it's authentic.
All right, here we go. How about now, Alex? Audio working? I think the mute button might have got clicked. Mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Mic. There we go. There we go. Then we got it now. Yeah, we got it now. All right, yeah, we got it now. All right. Jacksonville's picking now. We got Eric Armstead. He's Walter Payton Man of the Year this year. For those who don't know, the Walter Payton Award goes to people who excel not only on the field but off the field as well. I think there's a lot of people in Green Bay. There's a lot of people outside that stadium right now. But yeah, it's cheap. Anybody have Jags traded 2 on their draft board?
No.
I didn't. I think my dad would even get traded. Travis Hunter. Yep. Yep. Travis Hunter. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that cornerback / wide receiver is crazy. Athleticism 78. Yeah, right. Oh, it did. First time camera. Might have to get like a certain tape for this. You gotta take Carter here or Trey Tag. Either one. Either one. Good. All good. No, we appreciate it. No, I would need one of those you ever hung up like paintings or something? Like strip tape things. You know what I mean? I look at that catch. They really said his athleticism 78. That's crazy. Look at the read. Oh my god. IQ is crazy. IQ is crazy. I'm thinking the number 1 is going number 3. Does that mean like you think Abdul Carter is the best player in the draft and he's going to the Giants? That's what I think probably happened.
At least he's going. I think isn't he from Jacksonville or Florida? That's a good question.
I think he is from Florida.
They
play at South Alabama. Oh, I'm sorry, Jackson State.
It's a good way to start your first time being a coach. Straight up.
Yeah, it's a bold move. Oh yeah, you know the people happy.
At that one.
We got Thomas Jr. as the one.
Oh, the pick is in for the Giants. You got to take Abdul Carter here. You got to take Abdul Carter at this point. I think if you kind of go with anybody else, you're reaching. Like, he's the best player in this draft. He falls to 3. We talked about this. This kid is going to – then what you can do is you can trade Kayvon Thibodeau and your second round and try to move back up into that first round. This playoffs for the 7th time in the last 8 seasons. God, my team is terrible. One playoff win since 2011, the year we won the Super Bowl. Last year we won the Super Bowl. You find out we draft Genty. I can understand Shador. We don't have no young QB, you know. But if they were like Ashton Genty, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are we doing? Like Tyron Tracy had over 1,000 yards last year in scrimmage. Like, what are we doing?
Seeing the crowd how it is out in Green Bay right now, and if the draft ever comes here, I don't think I'll ever be able to draft seeing how many people there. That's a lot of money.
You got to get one of them sectional road things that cost a lot of money. It's got. If this pick came in this quick, it's got to be Abdul Carter.
Plus, you're going against the Eagles OLine twice.
Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon. And then you got Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. So,
and the Cowboys can still put up work in the regular season. Gotta get him. Gotta get him.
Yeah.
What a pick. What a pick. Hopefully we got another dominant pass rusher in New York. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, I wouldn't have been mad with a QB there, Alex. I wouldn't have understood it as much because Abdul Carter is the best player in this draft. You know, you're not killing it. You're not killing yourself at a QB right now because you picked up Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. It's no longer a must-have in the draft at that point. Now you do. The thing about this team is it needs talent. It needs a superstar. You know what I mean? And we got one on offense and Malik Neighbors. Now we're one on defense.
Whether it's trade back up into this round or take it to
Look at the pursuit range. Oh my God! Silent sideline. Yeah, I'm hoping this kid's gonna be good, man. Yep, here I need Will Campbell. $23 sacks in his career at Penn State, 39.5 tackles for losses, 172 career tackles. Not a bad college career. Yeah, they're comparing. They compared him to Micah. I hope you ain't saying he blows up. No, Quinn, I'm not saying it. Oh man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yep. All those players were great players. It's the dude on the back to the right with the beard. I forgot his name. Justin Simmons is still a free agent? I didn't realize that. still a free agent. Shade. Keenan Allen still a free agent. My dad said, damn, now Jaden will have to worry about him along with Micah. I feel like all the defensive front seven y'all have accumulated over the last 2 weeks. Well, the problem, you would think that, but the problem has also been our front seven. We haven't been able to stop the run. We haven't been able to get sacks outside of we were like low to middle of the pack last year. We weren't above average. Kayvon Thibodeau has not lived up to his name. QB has been the problem, but there's not a QB outside of Cam Ward that they believe can turn this franchise around that's still on the board. That's the problem. Oh, they're definitely. I've been hearing a lot of things about how they're trying to trade back into the first.
Yeah, we talked about earlier. Talking about probably like 20 or 40. Yeah, it's probably like 25.
You got to get ahead of Pittsburgh to get a quarterback. Where do you think they go? The Saints go with 9 now.
Kind of depends on what the next couple of picks do. I've been hearing a lot of news about Brexit.
I'm about to say, you think y'all go quarterbacks, Shador Sanders, Jackson Dart, Pickens in for New England.
Oh, that's going to be canceled. It's too many. It's too many. If I had to guess, I've been hearing a lot of OLine. I hear that they're in love with Jackson Dart, and like solidify the OLine. Tell him more, talk about how he likes to build the team with the trenches in, the trenches out. Maybe that might be the move.
Definitely. I don't know much about the Saints. Oh, you doing it as we go along? Appreciate it. I create my space.
No, it lets you go.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Which is not surprising. Not surprising. Whenever he took a year off, we kind of figured where he was going after the fact. Repping Mike Vrabel. Gotcha.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would be a little bit surprised if we didn't draft him.
Well, okay. Well, let's go with a scenario. If you don't draft Campbell here, what do you think is going to come?
Ted?
You get Ted. You think Ted?
It'll probably be Ted.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes again. I gotta get some speaker tapes. No, they got to speak up. I'm the loudest talker out of everybody here. They got to speak up. But yeah, we are doing it a little bit different right now because couldn't get an interface in time. That's the next thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for an audio interface, and then we're gonna get some handheld mics so when we're all together like this.
Yeah, maybe now we're just over here. Still gonna do more on the lines.
It could be possible. We'll see how it goes.
On Sundays. Don't you got off Sundays? Every other.
Okay. Yes, I'm the same way. I have rap every other weekend. All right. So Gotta be Will Campbell here. If it's not, it's got to be K. Could you see Genty in any form of fashion here?
If we took Genty away, because like why would we take a running back after we just extended Stevenson for right there? It's like give him like $12 million, something like that. So if we took Genty, I think we would have been going. I don't
They're
think
like trading back.
I wouldn't even had it.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Will Campbell.
like we all thought. Yeah.
Like we all thought. All right. So Cleveland trades all the way back here with Indianapolis, and Indianapolis drafts Tyler Warren. I need Tyler Warren drafted here. I don't think it's going to happen. I wasn't expecting Cleveland to go back to 5. But we kind of knew this was the top 4, though.
Yeah.
You know, we had Travis going 2, Bill Carter going 3, Will Campbell going 4. I had Tyler Warren going 5. Who'd y'all have again? Who'd you have going 5? You had Genty going 5. Who'd you have?
I believe Genty as well.
I think y'all.
We both
I thought you had Genty going to
Now I think about
the Raiders. You had Genty going to the Raiders.
I made some crack.
Mason Graham over there? Okay.
I'm not Genty all.
You still have it on your phone, don't you? You had Mason Graham. We all had Mason Graham. Oh, well, y'all had Mason Graham. I had Tyler Warren. Do you think Mason Graham can go here?
Cleveland. That's a possibility. I mean, it's not.
Pair him with
Yeah. Can't think of the guy's name. Miles. Yeah. He just gets signed at the end contract.
Jared, One Love Woodworking said, are you happy with that pick?
I am. We're not gonna. Hopefully, we don't get Drake killed with this thing. Hopefully, with the long reach, all comes in hand. Hopefully, it's coming factor. So we shall see. Because like we all talked about it, they're in the SEC and down to the SEC.
Yeah, that arm length shit don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the consensus here for Patriots fans is that this is a good pick.
We all knew this was going to be like all of the fans all talking about this being going into the draft before the draft was anywhere close to happening. We all knew it was going to happen. Like people talking like, oh, we're gonna go get Tech, oh, we're gonna get Fancy. That was because you even talked about it, and you said you were going to go get Tech. I was like, no, we're most likely getting tackle. We're taking Tech. So like we did beef up the offensive line all in the offseason, but we got left tackle now to grow with Drake.
Gotcha. Oh, first player to cry. You know, Prize Picks had over-unders on crazy prop bets, people coming out in shades. We've already seen one. Blue Carter. Players crying when they got drafted. Now we've seen one of those.
Yep.
How many Adam Schefter interviews are they going to have? It was the over-under on that was 10.5.
Did you just hit him, man?
What did you say?
She asked him, "What are you gonna do to?" I forgot what the exact question was, but he was like, "I'm gonna fucking die." This man, he's ready.
They said I'm different. Okay, Tyler Warren, pick 5? Question mark.
I don't know.
I mean, I know Mason Graham's probably like the overall consensus here, but I'm trying to speak it into existence. Okay.
Don't rule out Sycamore. Don't don't rule out Genty. Who else were we talking about that they had at wide receiver?
Ted, they could go
Yeah,
Ted
yeah,
here.
that's what I was saying.
They
Yeah.
could go
Yeah,
Ted here.
yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
There's multiple options for them. And
They could go anywhere.
Big decision.
Yeah. Where would y'all go in a situation like this? Knowing what you got on the team, like what would you do?
Probably go with.
I'll be honest, I'd go Ted here. I would go Ted here.
Would you?
You need a wide receiver back.
Yeah.
You don't have nobody else besides Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
And I don't think nobody that's in here that knows anything about football thinks Jerry Judy's the number one wide receiver.
Fix it now. Here we go.
And pick 5 round select Tyler Warren. Right?
They don't. It's Tyler Warren.
Mason Graham. It was Mason Graham.
We could get Tyler Warren. He might possibly fall for us. If he falls to us, we trade up to get a late first round.
He's not going far. Michigan to Cleveland.
What if the Ravens just like fuck the draft and draft another tight end for the third year in a row and take Tyler Warren?
That would be kind of.
And then trade Michael Mayer. Trade Michael Mayer. They have Brock Bowers and Warren.
There's no way. Not. I expect them to go. I had them going Will Johnson here. Michigan cornerback. But they could go the Texas cornerback also.
Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they need that, especially with Mason Graham gone now. Will Campbell's a reach in your opinion, Alex?
They protected him on the ball more than tackle.
Do you think that he could move to guard?
There's a possibility. There's a possibility like one more positions he could play on the offensive line for better.
That's true. Wow. Wow. Graham right here is insane. Damn, Alex, you was going to criticize every pick? Negative Nancy.
I mean, it is to pair with. So I get what he's saying because they paid Miles Garrett all the money and it wasn't necessarily a need, but it's great on paper.
It does look good on paper.
Good.
It does look good on paper. I will give you that.
I agree.
Both teams.
Which is kind of the same thing for Las Vegas. You're thinking good, but I'm thinking it could be they only have who do they have at the moment?
I mean, it could be Genty, it could be Cat, it could be Will Johnson. They got a lot of holes. They do got a lot of holes on this team. There's a lot of different ways for Vegas to go. You got to look at Pete Carroll's draft history.
The defense.
That leaves you in a boom. That's what he's known for. He drafted all those guys. So I expect him to follow in that same trend. Wanting to be a defensive. He does want to run the ball. I do think he wants to run the ball, but I think what he thinks of more is defense, and then we can work on the offense. I think they improved a little bit getting Gino in compared to what was his name, Aiden O'Connell. Yeah. I do think Gino is an improvement over Aiden O'Connell.
O'Connell is something about the rest. They're in the same division with the Bengals, Ravens, and
Bengals, Ravens, Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, that was more important about them drafting Carter at 2 because they need to get quarterbacks that.
Yeah, but I guess they feel like getting the extra. I mean, because you get an extra first round next year from Jacksonville, who wasn't a good team last year. So it looks like you could get another high pick next year. I mean, how many wins do you think Travis Hunter is really gonna move the needle? I mean, it's not saying he can't. I'm just asking. Raiders at 6. They pick Ashton Jensen. Wow. That's surprising.
So far, I think I got all 6 so far.
I do think that's right. I do think you have all 6.
So far, I've got all 6, I believe.
Wow.
I've said this for I don't know how long. I was like, it's lost. I need to run again. Someone pointed it out earlier on the video. They were saying, people over basically. Like, yeah, I know you said defense. Who wants to run the ball?
That's what I'm wondering. I thought that we were going to try to that Leach and a boom first. But now what I think what he thinks of is that Ashton Jensen is a better running back than either the guy from Texas or Wisconsin or at quarterback. So they just have to hire a great receiver. A lot of people are going to be like, what? You know who reminds me of? It reminds me of N. Smith. Kind of like a power like that. It's not like he's, what's some people. He doesn't have the characteristics like a commander or a snake. Right. He's not that kind of guy. He's not a rusher, but he can't do some kind of bag with running back. You know what I mean? That's dope, though. Look at these kids. What's up, everybody? If y'all have it, make sure you smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. We have all the help. Yeah. Are you talking about Raiders or either way? They both do. The Raiders have the offense that Cleveland does. Those counts wearing glasses. Sunglasses.
I didn't see the block.
It's glasses.
Well, maybe that counts.
Glasses, sunglasses.
No, you get two guys picks here in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. So who do y'all think just go?
The Membu kid. Yeah.
I think I had 10. I think you had 10 on there. I had them go out of the year because they had already
I had them go Membu. Jerry had them going 10.
We've all talked about it.
They don't have no tight end.
They have no
How do y'all think Aaron Glenn in his first year as just head coach?
I was just thinking of that. Aaron Glenn just came from Detroit. Aaron Glenn just came from Detroit. You're looking at a time of the defense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Next year, that's how it works.
I basically think my Tyler Ward is the fact that they're already solidified. They're not solidified a wide receiver. Isn't it Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams is the only super great
Running back. Definitely pick up Justin Fields. Give Justin Fields one more.
Yeah, he does need to you know,
I believe that if they see Justin Fields escape the pocket better than older airlines.
be cool to visit.
Will do.
Well, it was worth a shot. I thought Tyler Warren should 5. It was worth a shot. What is silly I'm doing now? I said there earlier, I bought the camera and like, you know, he was like, I was like, I've been putting in work this week. You know, 7 buttons on the screen. It's grueling effort here from my tech. So I started off with 100, now I'm up to
Nice.
yeah.
So you almost basically everything paid for. What if the Jets go cornerback?
Oh wait, we talked about it here. So, but I still have top of the night. I think Buffalo Orioles as much as we can. I think the 6.5 under. A lot of it. That's probably not real anymore. Other news, the Knicks are beating the Pistons right now, 75-71, but the Pistons shoot back in the third quarter. They go down a bunch. In. Remember,
Hey,
if you didn't learn from Aaron Rodgers giving up that Achilles injury, all the sacks, what do you think is going on for Justin Fields? He's got the ability, but if you let him sit in the pocket and throw the ball, you don't know what could actually be.
I had them drafting Will Campbell in my first early mock draft, so it makes sense. Like I said, they needed somebody extra to protect. So it's not cool.
Not wrong with
I got here. Only 3 sacks given up in over 1,000 career snaps.
That's successful.
instead of Will Kemp.
Caroline's in. All right. Yeah, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to take a short break. Jen and Jared are going to take over a little bit. I'm going to take a short break.
So
They're trying that Ted's still on the board. I can see going after 10, but they just tried to consider last year. They did give Casey Horn that contract, like Ted was talking about. So maybe the defensive line. Maybe. He was hurt at one point.
That's why I hear his name too. I guess.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He gave y'all 51 game. Yeah, we have Sand on our dynasty. You need Jacob, so we need to keep an eye on him too. Another watch party. Now I could see Tech going here, giving Bryce Young another weapon to throw to. What do you need? I see that.
He's going to be.
Maybe they go to Walker from Georgia.
That's what I've been telling them. Like, recruits. That's been all week.
He was what I had in mind after final contract going to them. He's the best player left on the board. They haven't had a great team since they had linebacker. Anytime they had a great company at the time. I think it could work here. We just re-signed Casey Horn to a $4 million extension in March. So they have pieces. They came on strong at the end of last year, dude. But they need defense. Look at it. He's been last year for 104 yards a week. Dead last in the NFL. They need that defense.
Y'all are up next. That's fair. I'm not sure.
Jason? Oh, pick. We got 8th pick in the draft. Carolina's picking. Oh, that's
Young, another weapon.
yo, but they just drafted Xavier.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna be surprised they took Ted get Bryce another weapon to throw to. But then I looked at the board and said David Walker was still. I'm like, or they could lose him.
I was thinking maybe even Dallas or Miami. Because I could, like I said, I could see y'all going to Chicago. I could see Chicago going.
I can Tyler Warren going and trying to trade up into Pittsburgh.
Wait, what did you say?
I see us either going Tyler Warren trading up a little bit before Pittsburgh to try to go get Sanders, or if they pick Sanders, go get Dark.
Well, that's another one off the board for my picks. So now Tyler Warren drafted. I need a Warren as the next running back. I need Chicago Sanders drafted as the next quarterback. 257. That's a quarterback.
For sure.
The ticker duty tonight. So now that they have another weapon in Tech, some people had him as the top receiver in the draft. Some people have him as the bottom 5 receiver as not even in the draft. Doing 5 now. Now you have Leggett. Now you have Leggett and Tech. You got Sanders still over there in the backfield. This line isn't terrible, but it could use some work. Now, being somebody in the NFC South fan, you see them making any kind of noise in the division.
I do, with the rise of the way has he improved himself last season, and it was kind of scary because being a safe fan, yeah, that pick, draft and you got picks over there, kind of scary. I'm not sure if they do make noise in Tampa right now. They got a little way to go because they're younger, but I believe in a couple of years they will make some noise. And they got to beef up their defense. So we were set.
Which means Tyler Warren or Shore Sanders.
You got the best.
Come on. You know, a lot of people are saying that if you do it with the phone, it's his attitude.
I don't really see the attitude, man. Like,
Nah, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset with it.
Taking a beer. Oh yeah.
I'm about to.
Oh, I would be mad if we get Shador. I won't be mad if we get Shador. I just won't be a little upset here that you don't go best player available. Now, I do think the whole about not taking Archie Manning is kind of pushing it, but
Thank you.
that's all. Okay, can I get a door?
Yeah, I'm gonna get So Saints pick is in. He's coming out now. Where do we think we're going, fellas? Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders. Calvin. Hey, you draft the damn lineman.
I mean, okay, I get it, but hey, now if he gets to run, I'm not mad.
That does show a little bit of
I'm not mad.
protection.
I'm not mad at all.
Played in the SEC too. Against pass rushing down.
And move Kawhi back to his original position at right.
What?
I trained. I was like, "How you feel for this pick?" He's like,
It makes sense to feel like, man, because it is, it's not a splashy pick. It's not flashy, but it's a pick to protect the quarterback, and it's not. Let's be real. It's not like
That's right.
you definitely needed it.
San Francisco, Dallas, Miami, Indianapolis.
Did that stay on the show, Gary? No, that's not. It looked like it.
Because they signed Sam Darnold to a 1-year deal.
I thought they signed him to a 3-year deal.
This was a 1-year deal.
Might be late on picks.
I don't know, you were a 3-year contract.
Thank you. All right.
But where did they go here?
Oh, Marion Hampton.
Yeah. If you don't go there, Dallas will take it. And you might be right about what you call on your mock. I will fall into Indianapolis at 14.
Oh yeah, we talked about that for a while. Unless there's been contract issues between Hill and
You did say Bears to go Tyler Warren.
yeah, we've been talking about that before the whole canteen.
Steve Michael. Steve Michael.
Okay. 50th anniversary of them selecting Walter Payton.
Yep, 4th overall in 1975.
It was crazy good. Sweet.
He used to give nicknames to everybody. I don't give it anymore. I don't know why that stopped being a thing.
And you know what's crazy is that the internet has made it to where anybody can come up with one, and they still don't do it. Tyler Warren.
Wow. Yeah.
No way. No way Colston Loveland got picked before Tyler Warren. That is unbelievable. Wow. Absolutely wowed me just now.
Somebody might trade up to go get Tyler Warren. Before I was saying before the pick. I'll tell you earlier how Kittle was having contract issues.
They were far apart on the whole contract thing. What if San Francisco takes Tyler Warren right here and resets it and goes back? Nice.
Wow.
Well, that kid Colston Loveland. Why? Why? It's always the Bears. Why is it always the Bears? They screw up a dream.
You know how it was a minus 1,050 choice?
I wonder what the outcome would have been. Had to do that shit.
It would have let me parlay on DraftKings for the draft. They said McMillan's the first wide receiver off the board. Can take your second. I was saying that playing corner.
Jacksonville is one of those teams that would allow him to play the place.
I'll pick up Kayvon Smith.
Yeah, I can do that.
Did you just read the ticker, Devin? Read the ticker? So Williams got to go.
Crazy. That one hurt my heart. That was easy. I said that these guys are going to be taking. I take Will Johnson. And I have to take Will Johnson here as the first cornerback off the board. I can't fucking believe Tyler Warren wasn't the first tight end taken.
thinking Nolan.
Walter Nolan.
Yeah,
You haven't taken London. He's gone now. From what I heard, worst part is that the way the Jacksonville had the Bears taking him. Michael Williams. Yeah. Oh, okay, Brian. I think it was like 1.5. No, those were prospects. Yeah, I don't know.
Or do they take time away?
No, I don't think they're gonna try to do it. Yeah, I can see them going more in Hampton. They need a running back. They also need an edge rusher, I believe. I think that's what I had them taking. Yeah, I had them taking from Texas A&M. I had Michael Williams falling to Arizona. He did not fall to Arizona. They still got a lot of pieces, especially offense, but they still got a good defense. San Francisco.
Yeah. Dallas is already in. So they keep fooling Goodell every time he walks out.
Tyler Burger.
Yeah.
Then retire too.
Yeah.
Tyler Smith.
No, Zach Martin.
Yeah, Zach Martin did great. Yeah, Zach Martin did retire. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's what they needed. They needed offensive line.
Right. So Jefferson going for him.
Three people on the night. 3.5.
13 games.
I'll go with the other. There. Second left pass.
There we go. I think he is the first Alabama player taken off the board.
They said earlier on Good Morning Football when they were talking to his Alabama coach that him and the backup QB at Alabama were best friends. And so it kind of caught me off guard that they were best friends at first. But they grew up together and it worked.
All right, so here at 13,
It's gotta go at least something the next best available offensive line because they gotta do something to protect Taylor. Got
Yeah. I think they're probably going to go attack it. Whether it's a right tackle, left tackle, I think they go tackle to protect you, like you said. Two is one more protection away from getting a lot of these are kind of the same way, because a lot of these get protected really bad.
for the Bills, I had them taking Kelvin Banks. So the next tackle that'd be available is Josh Simmons. Do you think Miami could go Tyler Warren here?
Yeah. I feel like if Tyler Warren doesn't go here, he's definitely going to go. He's going to go. Gotcha.
I also went in my mock draft and said Malachi starts.
That is true. They just lose it on.
That's right. They did lose it on home. I'm gonna see if I can make a bet here. Tyler Warren going to Indy. Going to Indy.
I could probably be insane. All right, picks in.
Defensive tackle. I did think they could go defensive tackle again. He lost Wilkinson.
Yeah.
And they haven't replaced that yet. So I don't think this is a bad pick. A lot of Michigan players in this draft.
Yeah.
We get a hustle. Not bad. That is not bad at all. It's not a bad pick for them. The Angels are playing. I need Mike Trout the home run. There you go. Pick is in. It's got to be Tyler Warren, right? Like it has to be.
If Tyler Warren doesn't get picked,
This place is just helpful.
It's okay.
So pick is in. Pick 14 here. Colts are needing some defense. Anthony Richardson's quarterback, Daniel Jones, they get picked up in the offseason. They got a good runner, Jonathan Taylor. You got to go tight end here.
I
You said it for a while.
That's a steal at 14. That's a steal at 14. Oh, what a catch. Just snags that.
He didn't take the hit.
Oh my God, the hurdle. Get off of me. I'm still going. It is crazy, bro. No, Tyler Warren is gone. Unfortunately, he wasn't the first one gone. Assholes. That was Tyler Warren in the Little League World Series. Tall as hell. All right, Atlanta at 15. Who's got Atlanta taking?
Yeah, I go ahead and shit is it's a bust.
I've been taking Mike Green right here from Marshall, the edge rusher. They do need pass rushing. I've been saying it since last season, and they didn't go get Dallas Turner. They went and got Penix at 6. I think was it 6? And so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I expect it. I'll be back.
Well, I had to take a Jahai Pass.
Yeah, they're taking Jahai Campbell, the cornerback. Oh, I'm thinking of Jahai Barron. What? My phone. Shit happens.
Were they good? Y'all doing? Y'all just milk? Are they just gonna milk the clock?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. We're back.
Yeah, and the Falcons select Jalen Walker, linebacker out of Georgia. not a surprising pick here. I had him picking the other linebacker, Jahad Campbell out of Alabama, but since Jalen Walker fell, I guess, so not a surprising pick here.
With him falling, I thought he was going to go a little bit higher to. Carolina, but Carolina ended up going 10. So I thought Jalen Walker pick here was good. His best player left available. That Malachi Starks pick to Cincinnati's looking good right now.
Yeah, that's what they need.
That Malachi Starks pick's looking good to Cincinnati right now. Arizona's up next. They need a pass rusher. So do you go Mike Green here? Do you go Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M? You leaning more Stewart than Mike Green? I do think Stewart is the better one really. They won't be playing against Oklahoma.
I'm saying he was an SEC. So
That was kind of a guy.
right.
Gotcha. Jamal Barron still available. Campbell from Alabama still available. Martin Hampton, Matthew Golden, Will Johnson, Mecca Abuka, Shador Sanders. All these guys still available. You think they can go that linebacker from Alabama, a Campbell kid?
Picking up Jalen Walker to the fall, but yeah. Second best linebacker.
Here we go.
I feel like that's the best option right now. You got to go best available. You need talent. Go with the guy you had highest left on your draft board. He kind of got hold. I think defense. You have to go defense here. You have to go defense. I think the defense is the main problem right now.
What if they take the safety from Georgia?
Malachi Starks. They got Buda Baker there.
I was just by accident. Buda's still there?
I'll talk about the baseball.
Not even.
Next time I had a golf ball. Okay, OLine. Okay. Makes sense. They went defensive end last year. Now you gotta try to pull up that middle. I thought he was gonna fall a little bit. Turns out he did not. Running Arizona. That's a good pick. 6'3", 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Huge upside. Damn. I do think he needs to put a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do part of this. I'll be surprised if you not don't have that. I said you're such a fucking embarrassment. Yeah, not. But I'm talking about out there. We're such a fucking embarrassment. Peyton's hilarious.
Best one is like I may be Peyton, but I'm also
Debate.
no the Peyton.
Oh, the Peyton.
Yeah, the Peyton.
I'm
man
Peyton,
is
Peyton,
great.
Peyton's. Peyton.
Or debate. Man.
Debate man is my favorite one. That's debatable. This is great.
It's not
Yeah, right. The Olympics coming to flag football. 2028.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big enough sport now. It makes sense why you do that now.
Yeah. I remember what league it was. It was on that Slidell team when the flag.
The $1 million flag prize
Yeah.
for flag football.
Some of the dudes we played with before.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see flag football in the Olympics. You know, it's not tackle football that we weren't used to, but it's still glad to see American football get recognized. Man, Tyler, I can't believe Tyler Warren wasn't the first time he drafted, bro. I can't believe the Bears select Colston Lovely. What do you think they saw in him over Tyler Warren that was? Do you think he just fit the scheme better?
Maybe so with Caleb Williams. I'm not sure. I really don't know if he because an all around weapon in Tyler Warren with a rookie quarterback. And what we got 2 wide receivers on the outside and DJ Moore and
Who they just get from the Chargers last season?
You know,
Keenan Allen. So, I mean, I don't see. I don't know.
look at the difference in that. Bengals have the 6th ranked offense and the tied for 25th ranked defense. God, that's fucking terrible. That's so bad. Missed playoffs in back-to-back seasons. It's because they started off slow like they do every year. Uh-oh, Shador Sanders going to Cincinnati? Question mark? Is Joe Burrow the real problem? Question mark? Steelers aren't far away though. 4 picks off. You think Seattle could take him?
That's what I was.
That's what Devin was saying.
That's what I was saying. When Sam Darnold signed in the 1 year deal, but it was a 3-year deal. But still, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you never know how he could be. Yeah. You never know how he could be. Yeah, what if he goes out there and shits the bed?
Right, could have been a fluke out there.
Yeah. I'm seeing ghosts in.
I'm seeing Ghost Sam Darnold.
Typical Bengals move.
Offense here after how bad their defense was. Oh my god, bro. Those fans are gonna cry. Like if they take Amari and Hampton here.
I'd be pissed. You got Chase Brown.
Shamar Stewart. Now you pair somebody up with Hendrickson.
Yep.
I'm surprised they didn't go Malachi Starks here though. That doesn't make sense to me.
Man.
So should Gore fall out the top? Fall out the first?
No, I think Denver. I think Pittsburgh takes Shador Sanders.
But what if for some reason they take Burrow?
Hey, it's getting closer and closer to Giants trading back into the first round with Washington to draft Jackson Barrett. And if that happens, I'm gonna be saying I called it all for his whole career.
I called that.
I did. In my final month, not even my first month. Put it away in my final month. Pittsburgh was beating the Angels 2-0 last time I checked. We don't want that. We want Mike Trout to hit a home run. Oh, now it's 3-0 in the bottom. That's great. That's reassurance. Mike Trout 3-0. Oh yes, yeah. It's getting close. Getting close to the end. Diamondbacks are up 1-0. That's tough.
I'll be right back.
Next one.
Yeah, I think they're going to go defense almost in this entire draft. Defense.
I mean, you got to at this point.
They were putting up points and keeping up with everybody, but it's just their defense couldn't stop them. Their defense couldn't get them to stop them. That's how the reason why they lost the game. They kept teams in.
I really think that's why they should have went with Malachi first.
Take a little deep.
Yeah. Having somebody you can put in the box as well. Come down and run blitzes and run the run defense.
No, I was about to say, we gotta get to the more Jackson. We gotta get to we don't know the quarterback in the world.
So we should go in. Let's move picks only 4 picks away. We got 3 people and then them. And the picks for Seattle now. What do you think Seattle needs most?
They were shopping around. Did they get him out? DK.
DK's gone.
DK went to the.
Did they go in Mecca? Mecca Abuka? Matthew Golden? Speed guy?
Is Lockett gone too?
Lockett's gone.
Man, so they really they need weapons to stand up.
Yeah, DK.
Okay, yeah.
So I think they go wide receiver here. Do you think they go like Mecca Abuka or Matthew Golden? I think they go Matthew Golden here. You can't pass up on Matthew. Oh, they went with the lineman. I thought he was going to go a little later. He did get picked up a lot higher than I anticipated.
Hey, these offensive don't get it good.
They said he flexed into 5 different positions. Had a dominant scouting out that combine. He's definitely a good player. I just thought he was going to fall a little bit further than where he got picked. And also, he played at BS school in South Dakota State. But South Dakota State does produce NFL talent. They do. I will give you that. Craziness. Look at that. It's so straight. Okay, we got 3 picks, and Pittsburgh's on the board for Shador. But so far, we got pick 19 going to 10th day. Dominant offense last year. You think they go defense here?
That's what I was thinking.
They could go that Barron kid from Texas. That's who I had to pick.
Okay, yeah. And they lost Shelby Coaching.
And then lost
Carlton Davis. They lost either Barron or Scott. Really big numbers.
Yeah, I got a 2
I gotta tune everything on the mic. Tune everything up on the camera. This is all new equipment that we're getting, so trying to see how we're gonna make it work. But camera looks good though.
Yeah.
Camera looks good. I don't know how the mic is sounding right now. I'll find out another time. But let's see. Oh yeah, bro. I only played PGA a few times, but you already
What is your overall?
83.
Yeah. Yeah.
The approaches is just like I have the most beautiful approaches as possible. I don't have to worry about putting. Putting is literally nothing to me. Because every approach I put it 5 feet from the
Play tomorrow.
You play tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow.
Hey.
I have a haircut only at 2:30.
I will have to adjust. The only thing I'll have to adjust is for latency. I gotta figure out the timing, the latency for the stick.
I'm gonna wax your ass.
It sounds good when you say it just like that. Just like that. The way you said it. For just a second ago. With that phrase. It sounds good.
No, you broke.
Okay, so they lost the safety. I think they're gonna go secondary here. You got to. 4th ranked overall, 16th ranked defense. You gotta go defense here. Got to.
That corner out of Texas.
Gotta
Or,
get-
Malachi
that's what I think.
It would make sense.
Yeah, look, Barron's still on the board. 10th ranked overall, and David Jeremiah's big board. What's Gilly doing over there with him?
Waiting on the Eagles.
Is that Tebow?
Good.
That's his son that doesn't play football.
How you get your daddy's name, but not your daddy's talent? Ain't that about a bitch?
Is it Michael Jordan?
No, I don't think he has a junior. I don't think there's a Michael Jeffrey Jordan Jr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan Jr. You hungry again?
Might get something to go.
Okay, I'm hungry too. The pulled pork panini. I might pick something up on more.
So
Here we go. 19. It's got to be Barron here. Mecca Buka. But why? You got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Okay, so if that's the case, wouldn't you go all in on defense so that you can try to win more games?
that's fair.
I don't know.
The wide receiver, Ohio State, the last first round.
Yeah.
Instead of Ripper one, stay another year, that would be help Jeremiah Smith. So I got one.
Jeremiah Smith don't need to learn more shit.
It's not that. We're saying, everybody's saying that he stays so he can show him, like, look, these are the last people that have been drafting.
Yeah.
From here, I'm next. After me, it's you.
Ooh, look at the hand. Reminds me of myself when I played. Oh, Ken's bro. I'm still in my head trying to figure. I mean, okay, so Matthew Golden here to Denver.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or Hampton. Maybe Hampton, because they need a running back. They don't need a wide receiver.
Would you go him or that guy from Missouri? That wide receiver from Missouri.
Bird?
Yeah.
Bird?
Or Matthew Golden. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you get the speed from him. I mean, what do you run? 4.21? Fucking fast.
No, he didn't run that fast. It was the other one. Because like they were clowning him because Golden said he was going to break Isaiah Word's 40 laps. He ain't come close to it. The other one did. Bird did.
No, I think that
Oh,
that's what you're thinking of. You're thinking about Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond was the one that said that. Matthew Golden was the one that broke it. He was the one that had the fastest time. 4.29. That's what it was. 4.29, bro. I don't think people realize how fast 4.29 is. Like that's just blazing. He makes faster than what So they added Evan Ingram. They added Trent Sherfield. Both pass rushers. I thought Evan Ingram was a good pickup for Denver. They added Hufunga. That was a great pickup. And Trey Greenlaw. They're becoming the San Francisco Broncos.
yes.
They lost Javonte Williams. They lost Zach Williams.
Wilson.
Sorry, Zach Wilson. Yeah, see, they need a wide receiver. They don't have no wide receivers on that line. Outside of, what's his name? Yeah, Courtland Sutton. Pick his name. It's got to be Matthew Golden here. They need the speed. They need somebody who's a deep threat in Denver. They don't have that. And I need it. Stop. Not yet. I told you. We're going to trade with Washington or Detroit. Either one.
Pittsburgh. Austin should do it. Y'all might even draft up Trey Stewart.
That's what I'm saying. That was also another thing that I was thinking about. If say Jackson Dart goes before Shador.
Yeah. If Dart goes to Pittsburgh, there's a chance. Well, picks in.
It's got to be Matthew Golden here. Pittsburgh's next. So what's that this time?
Yeah.
Where was it?
I was saying it was in Prime League.
I didn't know he was a Denver fan. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy! Jedi, oh my God! So you got Pat Surtain and the best cornerback off the board outside of Travis Hunter.
And you have Riley Austin too. Riley Austin is doing one for him.
That is crazy, bro. I was not expecting them to draft a cornerback here.
Nobody was.
I mean, they're so. What's the word I'm looking for here? They're so. Yeah, like you need a wide receiver, and then you only got a second-year quarterback going into his second year. You know, maybe they'll address it later in the rounds. They just want to dominate. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You got to go up against Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Geno Smith. You know, Geno Smith's a really accurate quarterback. A lot of people don't get credit for it, but yeah. Oh my God! Look at the defense. Yeah, and they added Hufunga. Oh my God! Secondary.
I mean, they gotta have that defense right.
No, for sure.
Oh shit! This should be okay.
Is it time for Shador? I want a prediction. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Or do you think that the Giants could trade back in here with them?
I don't think they picks are.
It's still on the clock.
Timer stops. Comes up like that.
Now, if he doesn't get drafted here, he could possibly fall.
Even forget about one in the first round.
We're right there too. We got to jump ahead of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Got to trade with Washington, bro. Or maybe Buffalo. I think Philly. I don't want them to get nothing from them. I don't want to give them nothing.
That's fair.
Fuck Philly.
I'll take that.
No, fan of the year. To me, like, if Shador doesn't get drafted here, he's gonna fall. Here you go. The bell's walking out. If it's Sanders time, why is it a Pittsburgh fan? Whoa, Derek Harmon. So that means Shador's falling even further.
So who's gonna trade up for?
It's going to be either Cleveland or the Giants.
I mean, let's see. Chargers don't need a quarterback. Green Bay don't need one. Minnesota
Doesn't need one.
Houston.
Doesn't. Rams don't. Baltimore doesn't.
And let
all these teams in the back half don't need a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. We can trade up. But we got to do it before Cleveland trades up. Oh, man, this is crazy.
They had to get somebody for Cam Hayward.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a break on that note. That's wild. I was not. Boy, Shador going to be stuck there. Yeah, he hurt. Yeah, he going to be pretty late. I got the Angels Pittsburgh game on because I turned it on and all of a sudden it started scoring. Get out of here. And we tied it up. Let's go. Too bad it wasn't Trump, though. Trump was the first person on that came back and scored the first one. So they just tied it up there. Hell yeah. And it happened because I turned the game on.
Keep it on.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, that's Tenacious D magic. For anybody that doesn't know, I've been hitting a lot of bets over the last few days. And it started because I started listening to Tenacious D and picking up on that dark fake magic, the rock and roll magic. And yeah, it was a great time. It's been a great time. I told them about it. They don't believe in the magic. That's what Jared jokes about it, but he doesn't believe in the magic. Oh, it's been I hit a lot of $100 ones, $200 ones, 266. Not today. So far, I've hit for 225 today. So it's been a good day. So, but I did lose $100 bet on that draft. So 125 profit right now. Yeah, and I'll see how these live bets go. Towards the end of these games here, I'll make some more live bets on these games and see what I can come up with. See what I can pull out of my hat. Literally. What are we doing? Let me find out that they don't get their picking. Oh my god, this is so fucking fun. They could use another wide receiver. I thought that they might go the guy from Missouri though.
Yeah, we talked about that. I believe one of the mock drafts. They already have Lad McConkey, so that you want more of a bigger body,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have that kind of difference.
Yeah.
Man needs to get on the judge.
Did they get rid of either Gus Edwards or the running back that they had?
J.K. Dobbins. Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins is still a free agent.
So do you think maybe Omari?
Omari and Hampton right here would be a good thing. Yeah, but not just more of like a power in between the tackles guy. Omari and Hampton's more of your elusive guy. You can have a thunder and lightning type of
With Harbaugh all over?
and Greg Roman as the offensive coordinator. You know they like to run the football. That makes total sense. They could.
Y'all want about this?
Oh, get that.
Come on with the pick, damn.
This was the Chargers pick. 22nd overall. Omari and Hampton. Way to call that, Dad. That's a great call.
Montgomery really has an awesome tape. Like, look at it. 5'11", 220, runs a 4.4.
Bro, can you believe that Tyler Warren pick might be the one that killed that entire slip? That would just need Sanders now. Isn't that about a bitch, bro?
Yeah. I tell you. And I ain't gonna lie. I split it. I took yours and then we used the selections and put Dart on there just.
Everybody thought Tyler Warren wasn't going to not be the first tight end gone. Everybody thought that. Nah.
I think Najee is going to be the main workhorse, but Hampton will probably more of the passer down back.
Yeah. Green Bay trades out of this pick. Green Bay's going to lose their fucking mind. You gotta call up Green Bay right now.
Nah, we're not going to trade with Green Bay. They could be entertaining though. By trade, that's why they're probably taking a little bit of time. That's a long. Keep getting through the order. Get back to Trump. Give me more opportunities for him to hit a home run.
Had 1,300 yards last year.
Yeah, he had a good season. Josh Jacobs still had a good season last year.
Fantasy, I didn't realize he had 13 yards.
Yeah, see that they might be entertaining trade details. I've not selected a skill player. I mean, a wide receiver, running back, and tight end in the first round since 2002. That's 23 years, brothers.
First round wide receiver draft. Sammy Watkins.
Wow. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That Sammy Watkins pick would deter me from picking a wide receiver in the first round again. I probably wouldn't want to pick that either. I'll be honest with you.
You know, it'd be funny. Once Minnesota puts their players, Green Bay would beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. The whole crowd. Well, most.
That is fucking wild. See how many people are there right now.
There's a lot of people there, bro. There's a lot of people there. A lot of people. It's crazy.
I feel sorry for the Philly fans that are there right now.
Well, they retired the inning, but Angels did come back up and tie it in that inning.
I'll take it.
Diamondbacks are 3-0.
I need that.
Still 0-0 Rangers and Athletics. So you know what that means? I missed this one by 1-2, Devin.
Yeah.
I like those bets. They're definitely easily hittable, and they happen in the first part of the game.
Yeah.
And then first
Early
inning,
wins.
them
Those early
first inning,
wins.
them first inning result bets, they're great.
That's why I had like those first quarterbacks during the football season.
You just got to find the right one for the
Right.
right pitcher. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just get out that first inning. Damn, they still don't have a pick in. They got to be entertaining trade bait. Like, that has to be a thing. Well, they got safety covered. They could use another corner.
Will Johnson's still on the board.
Will Johnson is still on the board.
Didn't you say they were trying to shop Jair?
Yeah.
That looks like fiction. Handshaking maybe.
Either that or they traded.
Yeah. So far, only one trade.
Only one trade. That's crazy.
And we kind of called that earlier. Like,
We did say that there wasn't going to be a lot of trades in this draft.
Right.
Yeah, at the end of the draft, it's because a lot of the people at the back end of the draft are looking to trade back and see what they can get draft capital wise because they're so high up.
well, no more clock. So. Do they go Jade? Not Jade. Will Johnson.
I wonder what Green Bay could be looking at right now, pick wise.
Offensive line.
That's such a Green Bay pick.
Wide receiver room loaded.
Is it though?
Watson, Dobbs, Green. There was
Yeah, Watson's always hurt,
Wicks.
which is pretty good. He's come up. Reed, I told you when Reed was coming out that he was going to be a good wide receiver. He definitely turned out to be one.
They got the tight end Tucker Craft. They got Josh Jacobs.
I think it would be either offensive lineman or defensive pick.
Starks is still on the.
I don't know. Is that Bart Starr?
Bart Starr would be a lot older. I forgot Bart Starr played in like the 60s.
Yep.
That was 60 years ago.
He sounds like he's from Green Bay.
But he say he sounds like he's from Green Bay.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like what was his name? Real comedian. I think it was him. He sounds like Norm comedian.
Yeah. Oh, make the pick.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Not every team is privileged to have their fans own half the team.
Matthew Golden. Yep, Matthew Golden. Told you, man. That man Christian Watson always hurt.
Not stay healthy.
He's always hurt, bro. You need somebody else that can be that deep threat for you. Oh, there's Shades again. That might have hit that over right there.
Nice little shoot.
Let's see how Alex. I got to see how Alex is feeling about that pick.
You know Jalen Milroy's at the draft?
Yeah. He got invited.
Yeah, he got invited. Just you never know what can happen.
Yeah. Right.
That's what they were saying. They're like, it's weird, but he may not even go in the first round.
Yeah. I mean, but you still experience it.
Yeah.
And you know he's going to be drafted.
I mean, look at Gino. Gino was supposed to go in the first, and he went to I think the first pick of the second.
Yeah. That's dope. He said, we did it. We finally got a wide receiver. Vertical speed, grounded through catch. Brandon Cooks. Didn't Brandon Cooks go to Texas?
No, Oregon State.
Oregon State. It was an orange team.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Concentration to make that with a guy draped all over you is crazy. Okay, go. Learn the chance, bro. No, you gotta learn the chance of every team, man. Especially in the back half of the draft when you know you might be going. He's good. I think he's really good.
Yeah. Back at Goodell, I was thinking he won all.
He's thinking about that with every player.
Yeah.
Not just rookies. All right, people. We probably get through one more pick with Minnesota, and then we're gonna call it.
Five 11 at 191 at 190 at 4-2. Solid.
Yeah. Last pick. Oh, camera don't want to stay up there. The camera gonna wind up its own, man. Nah, you good. Oh, the pick is in for Minnesota already.
They just got rid of that. They just traded away their safety to
This would be perfect for Malik construction.
late first round.
That's
Get the
great.
picks out of it.
Great,
Yeah, great,
being the best safety in the draft. I picked 24. They probably put that pick in quickly. Never lie. Wow, Donovan Jackson.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, good thing that's the last pick because his camera's just not cooperating
Who's the quarterback now? They said, oh, JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy, yeah.
Get him better
protection. This thing goes, don't cooperate.